What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this nice, beautiful Friday. I'm doing real good myself. Shabbat Shalom to all the brothers and sisters in recognition to observing this day for worshiping the Most High. Sundown this evening to sundown tomorrow evening. Let's get some worship and praises and rest in, my people. We definitely need to in this final hour of this earth's disposition, time and space. If you understand where I'm coming from, we are in the final hour, okay? And an hour to the Most High is like an infinity hour, okay? Which an hour to us is very short because he lives in infinity and we live in time, okay? Now, this picture right here is a aerial footage of what is said to be a UFO, okay? That the government actually took, one of the satellites picked up, this was said to be a UFO. All right. They have no explanation of it. A lot of people think these are aliens, but they are not aliens. They are not foreign to this earth. They come from another dimension in time, and they have been here before. And when they came here before, they wreaked a lot of havoc on man, and basically they're back to do it again. These, my people, are the fallen angels. That's who they are. Okay. When they were here before, they were renowned as the Anunnaki. Okay. And that's just another name for the fallen angels. Okay. Satan and his crew. It's about 200 of them, okay? I guess. Well, when he was kicked out of heaven, as the word has it, he drew a third of the angels with him, okay? A third. So that may be more than 200. I don't know, but gee whiz, that was too big right there with firework. Anyway, you guys might have heard that. But anyway, they are back, okay? And the way things are going, really what it is they're back to carry out what is said to happen in Revelations, okay? So we are in for a time in our lives, an amazing time, according to Ezekiel, the prophet, who saw these chariots, these wheels right here, okay? They are back. And when they came before, a long time ago, they saw the daughters of Adam, or man, to be fair, beautiful black sisters, okay? And so they took these beautiful black sisters to wives. Okay, and that's where it came in between Adam and Eve. Okay, Adam and Eve. Now, she was betrothed to and for Adam, our forefather as a people, Adam. She was betrothed to him, but she decided, she said, she was wholly seduced, beguiled, or whatever. You understand? But she decided to commit adultery and become Satan's concubine. And so when he went into her, they birthed giants. And that particular giant was Cain himself, who hated his brother Abel, which is Abel has no genealogy with Satan, period. This was one of the first, how can I say, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. All right? You understand? It's a messed up situation. For a lot of you women out there that likes to create havoc in your lives by running between men, being sneaky and shit like this, hey, a lot of this shit is in your DNA, but that's no excuse because you have a choice. not to do things like this. And every time, if you notice, you get caught, what does it do? It throws off the balances of everything. It wreaks havoc in your life. And that's exactly what happened in this particular case, because it brung forth creatures that was not supposed to be on this earth. And they coming back to do it again. This is the reason why things are happening the way they are happening now with the government. You understand? With all these other things that they are basically trying to force on the people, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay? That's just what it is. So this is the reason why I always say, to make sure that you repent, and ask the Most High to save you, to cover you in the name of Yahweh Shai or Yahusha, even Jesus himself, which wasn't white, mind you. I always have to make that clear. You understand? They ripped the Messiah, the Hamashiach's identity off at the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD. Constantine the ruler decided to paint a white man, which was named Caesar Borgia, okay, as the Messiah, but he was not the Messiah. It was the devil's trick for you to bow down and worship him. You see, that's what it all boils down to. And when we went over our grandparents' house, you notice we had all these other black people, family members or whatever, and also leaders like Martin Luther King. I hardly ever seen Malcolm X because I didn't know about Malcolm X until somewhere around high school, because they wanted to keep him really hid. You understand what I'm saying? But you had him, the Kennedys, and white Jesus up on the walls and stuff. I always found that strange. But anyway, I understand why it was like that back then. Okay? I understand. I know now. Okay? But the thing is this. You want to make sure you repent. You understand? And so you can be saved from what's to come, because you're going to have to. You're going to wish you had it. Just some things that's coming. Oh, wow. I'm telling you. Trust and believe. When I say it's some things coming up on this earth, the Bible has prophesied it, that the earth has never seen before. So this is worse than when the giants even dwelled. Now, I just want to cover this little thing before we get into, actually, it's a very, very nice thing they got on. I found, sculptures of ancient Andean gods carved into a mountain in Peru. That's what we're going to get into after I show you this next picture. Check this out. This particular picture was taken somewhere. I really don't know where it was, but I came across it right here. And as you can see, it's a picture of what we perceive to be a giant angel. Now, there are all kinds of different, was probably about, I think, 4 sectors of angelic beings. Okay, and some of them, they have different titles. Okay, now this is, they said the cherubims have wings. Okay, and as you can see, they don't look like little white babies with wings. You understand? I don't know where this picture was taken at, but it's somewhere somebody took a picture. It could be Photoshop. I really don't know. You understand? And it's been out on the internet for a while now, so some of you may have even saw this picture. I don't know. But the thing is this. People get ready. Get ready, whether it's real or not. Get ready. I've been noticing a lot of sinkholes popping up everywhere. I even got one in my yard. Now, I hope it don't get any bigger. You understand? I hope it don't get any bigger. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, sinkholes are popping up all over the place. It was just told to me that there was another building collapse, I think, in New York, and we just had the one of Surfside, Florida, Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Things are happening rapidly here now on this earth. You know, this is the reason why I said we are in the final hour to make sure to repent. There are strange beings popping up all over the earth. Sightings of beings. I have many of them in my own camera. I have many pictures of my own camera. See, this is one right here. You understand that I took a picture of a few nights ago, and look at this right here. They hide in trees. You know what I mean? Look at that face. Now there's more around it, but I'm the most, the dominant one right here is like right, right there, and he was just staring out, looking. So I took a picture of him. Check this one out. This one was taken right here in the side of my refrigerator. I have a lot of pictures of them, showing up in the refrigerator, on the side of the refrigerator and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this is my point, and this ain't Photoshop. This is real. Some of you guys, if you were to take pictures of the side of your refrigerator, you'll see the same thing. They here watching. Some could be angels. I don't know. But my thing is, people, get ready. This is no joke. This is no joke. Okay? This particular one right here, I was taking when we were coming out of a store one night. And I was looking over at the trees and I saw, well, this face right here. And see, when I see him, it's like I can't resist the urge not to just take pictures of them. I got in such a habit of doing so. They all around us. This is the reason why I always in my videos with people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. And hey, they see everything, and they could be angels. There's so many of them. I don't know. But from what I understand now, that the Most High he has good angels and bad angels. You see what I mean? To basically, hey, cast either good judgment on people or bad judgment. And as we can see, throughout this country alone, let alone the whole world, there's a lot of bad judgment happening. A lot of bad judgment. Okay? Now, let's get into this particular story right here. I find this right here fascinating. Like I said earlier, sculptures of ancient Andean gods carved into a mountain in Peru. Now, understand this. These are by no means to be worshipped as gods. But in those days when the fallen angels came down and created these monstrous beings with the daughters, you know what I'm saying, of the Most High, Adam, what have you, people were so frightened of them, they actually likened them to be their gods. And this what made the Most High furious. It made the Most High so furious to where he flooded the earth to get rid of these things, and well, they said even after he flooded the earth that there was still some on the earth thereafter the flood. But, I don't think that the fallen angels would be so stupid. At least any more fallen angels would come along and do something so stupid when they seen what happened to the other ones, being held in chains of darkness, you know what I'm saying, until the judgment, which is death. You see what I'm saying? Fire and brimstone, lake of fire. And for everybody that bow down and worship these things. You see what I'm saying? Now this is a picture they took. They carved this in Peru. Let's read this. The South American country of Peru is world famous for its Incan ruins, especially the archaeological site of Machu Picchu. Castle-based sculptor Michael D. Titan is carrying on the Incan tradition, emerging art with nature with the completion of his latest project, Apukunak Tianin, meaning abode of the gods. All right, located about 40 minutes away from Kasu. This modern terrorist was, I'm so used to saying terrorist, This modern tourist attraction features an array of sculptures that are carved directly into the rock of the mountains. Among the figures is a depiction of the Andean created deity Farak, what's that? Farakucha or Wirakacha, the Incan mother earth goddess Pukahama. Yeah, Pekahama, the head of a puma, which is a part of an Incan trilogy of symbolic animals, and the face of the last monarch of the Neo-Incan state, Tupac Amaru. T. Titan used only a chisel and a hammer to add these incredible works of art into the mountain face. All of the sculptures range between 15 and 17 meters, 42.2 and 55.8 feet in height. All right. See, these right here, these were the ones. These were the ones that people were worshiping after, the fallen angels came down, and took the daughters to wives, and these were the children of such. And they also did it with animals, or at least, I don't know if the fallen angels did it with animals, but I know like the giants did things with animals. See, you got to understand about when you are directly that close to angelic DNA, when you have angelic DNA in you, you have their smarts to know how to do things that ordinary man wouldn't know how to do, okay? And which was an abomination. Their whole beings were an abomination. You see what I'm saying? And the fallen angels did this because he hated the Most High's creation, which was man, okay? But it goes on to say here, these sculptures are part of a new tourist attraction in Cusco, Peru, called Apagnac Tianan, meaning the abode of the gods. Gods. They ain't no gods. They were gods. They could have saved themselves from that flood and the war that the Most High brung between them giants to fight and kill one another. Okay, it goes on to say here too, it has opened in 2021 in celebration of the bicentennial year of Peru's independence. All right. I'm gonna see if I can find when we get done looking at these pictures, I'm gonna see if I can find this other god that they worship. Okay, wait till you see him. I can say this is very amazing looking. I'm telling you that they could even sculpt, and talking about with a chisel and a hammer. Gee, look at that. It's amazing. Now this is a real artist right here. You can take a damn chisel and a hammer and do all this. You a real artist, okay? Not that other shit that I've seen and be selling. Look like they took a child, a toddler or something like that, just threw some paint or whatever, little handprints and shit like that. That's what it looks like. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the name of these artists because they might, come at me for saying that, but I'm serious. And these paintings be selling like millions of dollars. Nah, this is some serious art. This real art right here, on the real. And as you can see, these in stature, these men right here was considered the men of renown. It's in the Bible. They were considered heroes, because they were powerful. Hell, they was half angel. All right? See? They had it. And here's the lion right here, Now, this is the one like I'm talking about. This was one that I guess had a lion-like face, and he probably had a male body, a man-like body with this kind of face right here. These are the kind of things that these fallen angels brung about. Wasn't supposed to be. A man cannot, men, women, or children, cannot exist with things like this around them because, well, they ruled over man with an iron fist. You even had people actually sacrificing their children. You know what I mean? Feeding these things their babies. Okay? Most I ain't going for that, man. Look at this. Look at that right there. Wow. This right here looks like something the Mayans would set up. The Mayans, and they were actually, the Mayans are said to had was sacrificing their own people, cutting the hearts out of them and feeding the hearts to these giants. Okay? Just basically killing chambers, you know what I'm saying? What have you. And this is a whole picture, of the ones we just saw basically. It's amazing. These carvings are amazing. But the Most High said, you ain't supposed to worship any graven image. You understand what I'm saying? And see, there's people who bow down to even these graven images right here of these monstrous titans that once walked the earth. You see? And that's on the real. That's on the real. See? You're not supposed to do that. Now, let me show you this other ancient god of Peru. Here it is in all of its hideous glory. Okay? This is a statue in Peru right here of some dinosaur face or alligator face, reptilian looking as Nephilim. You understand what I mean? Words can't express just how monstrous and hideous that this thing is, And this is a sculpture in Peru that they have there where they were actually worshiping this thing right here. They were worshiping things that look like this, okay? This is Nephilim. Look at his feet. That's awful. Some kind of, he must be crossed between a fallen angel and some kind of lizard or alligator. I don't know. But I'm going to point out one thing right here, okay? So you guys know and understand where I'm coming from about the fallen angels, okay? Remember, the Most High said that let's make man in our image. So therefore, we are in the image of the Most High himself and the angels, okay? That's just what it is. So therefore, when you got fallen angels that are in the image of what we're made in, okay? Anything that they were to, how can I say, interject their seed into is going to be in the image of them as well, which is man, us, okay? Do you not see that this hideous monster dinosaur face thing is still in the image of a man? Look how I look. Look how he's made. His hands, ugly as lizard feet though. But the legs, the torso, the hips, the arms, and every damn thing else other than this right here. His characteristics are still that of a man. Let's look at him in a close-up. Look at this. Let's bring him in close. Hideous. This is what the devil wants to come back and do again. Okay? So this is the reason why I say, people, make sure that you guys are prayed up, repented, and all of that kind of stuff, because you're going to wish you had been. You're going to wish you had been. We are no match for these things right here. We're not. We cannot do this without the Most High until he restores us to our former glory. Now, when he does that, hey, I'll tell you, we will definitely be a force to be reckoned with then. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular story right here. Well, this video. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, your views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as I said earlier, people, Please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.